This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for June 26, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 0.45 points or 0.11% and closed at 408.43. Total trade volume was down with 65,542 shares changing hands at a total value of 356 million real or over $89,000. On the main board, 4 stocks were up. Grand Twins International recovered some of its previous losses and led the market for the day, rising 6.67% or 480 real to 7,680 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, which was up 0.62% or 40 real to 6,460 real per share. Akleda Bank and Pestec Cambodia also closed higher. On the downside, the biggest loser of the day was Cam GSM, down 0.41% or 10 real to 2,420 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, which dropped 0.15% or 20 real to 13,600 real per share. The remaining 3 stocks on the main board stayed flat. Over on the growth board, DBD Engineering was up 0.49% or 10 real to 2,050 real per share, while JS Land dropped 0.72% or 20 real to 2,750 real per share. Grand Twins International recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 22,021 shares changing hands at a total value of 157 million real or over $39,000, approximately 33.5% of Thursday's trade volume. Akleda Bank recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 12,635 shares changing hands at a total value of 87.5 million real or about $22,000, about 19% of June 26 trade volume. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD once again stayed flat at 4,009 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was down to 97.11. Looking at global commodities, oil prices were steady on Thursday after erasing earlier gains as investors remained cautious about the Iran-Israel ceasefire, while also shifting focus to market fundamentals. Brent crude futures fell 11 cents or 0.2% to $67.57 US a barrel. US West Texas Intermediate crude fell 8 cents or 0.1% to $64.84 US a barrel. Gold edged higher, supported by a weaker dollar and growing uncertainty after reports suggested US President Donald Trump was considering replacing Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell as early as September or October. The reports raised concerns over the future independence of the US Central Bank, boosting demand for safe haven bullion. Spot gold was up 0.1% at $3,336.02 US per ounce. US gold futures rose 0.2% to $3,349.30 US. US stock futures ticked higher early Thursday as the S&P 500 remains within striking distance of its all-time high. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, S&P 500 futures rose 0.21% and the Nasdaq 100 futures climbed 0.31%. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average ticked up 72 points or 0.17%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for June 26th.